Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Wow, how many years has it been since I've been on YouTube? Thank you to the subscribers that I still have who are still with me, and to all who are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Alexis. This is my channel. When I first started my channel, I don't even remember, 2010 something, not even, like 2009 or something, I don't even know, something crazy. But when I started my channel originally, it was a natural hair channel. Back in 2010, I was natural and I was on a hair journey, and that's how I started my channel. But years have gone by and I have since changed this channel, or the focus of this channel, to a makeup channel. So makeup is definitely a passion of mine. I've always loved makeup. I've always done makeup. Since high school I was wearing makeup. You know, to the extent that my mother allowed me to wear makeup, I was always wearing makeup. And so now the focus of my channel is to do makeup and do makeup tutorials. And like tutorials that are actually tutorials, not just like you guys watching me do my makeup, because that's not a tutorial. That's basically just watching me do my makeup. I want this channel to be about me actually teaching you guys how to apply makeup, what brushes to use, what products to use, what techniques to use. So that's the focus of my channel now. So if you're here, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping in. I do plan to upload videos every week, so definitely stay tuned for that. I would love to see you guys like this video, comment, subscribe, support your girl. Like, we're on this makeup journey together, so let's do it. Support your girl. This look today is a blackout smoky eye. So we have dark black lid, smoked out into this like warm transition shade, smoked out lower lash line. We are just like going for the gusto today. So I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you enjoy the videos that are to come. Like I said, support your girl, like, comment, subscribe, and just get to watching. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is start with our base in order to sort of mattify my face and set up for a matte finish. I will use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. Now I go in with the Born This Way foundation. I love this foundation. I used to like really struggle with trying to find a good foundation because, I don't know, I'm not really into like mixing foundations. I feel like if I'm buying a foundation, you should just work. Like, I should not have to buy A, B, and C products in order for this to match my face like you're doing the most. So I actually really like this foundation. I'm in the color Chai. Shout out to Jaclyn, because I think she was the person to sort of put that together and make the line in general just more inclusive, because you know it'd be a struggle sometimes. Anyway, so the way that I like to apply my foundation is by kind of just putting it on my face and letting it sit, and then once it's all on my face, then going in and buffing it in. So I slap it everywhere without any regard for my eyebrows, because we are going to do those later anyway, so I just slap it on. Great. Yeah, we're gonna, yeah. Alright, so foundation is on. Now we're gonna quickly put our powder on. I use the, what is this? What is this? This is Mercier, the translucent medium deep powder. I love this powder. This powder is bomb. You know, I love it because it definitely mattifies without being too heavy. Like, you can definitely get a foundation, a powder foundation. And I've personally had powder foundations where, you know, because it's so heavy, it looks like you've got a whole like cake face going. All right, now we're gonna quickly do brows, but I'm gonna just do them off camera because I just don't want to do that right now. My brows look like crap, and it takes a long time to do, and I just don't want this video to be too long, so we're gonna fast forward. All right, so now that we've got our eyebrows on, let's move on to the eyes. All right, so I've already prepped my eyes with Urban Decay Primer Potion. I'm sure you guys have heard of it. It's very popular. So we're gonna move on to our transition color, which I'm gonna actually use the Jaclyn Hill palette. I love this palette. Like, I am obsessed with it. So I'm going to use this red color here in the palette. It's third in here. To be completely honest, I have the, I don't know what the names are, to be completely honest, so bear with me. All right, so what we're gonna do is right kind of above the crease, really, we're gonna pack that color in. I'm actually using Jaclyn's brush set. This is her brush set with Morphe JH32. It's one of her blending brushes. And I am just going to blend that in. Not really the crease, but like kind of like just above the crease. I personally like my eye colors to be really like blended out almost up to like my brow bone. So I begin like just above the crease, like nothing crazy, like we're not like up here or anything, like that'd be wild, but I do like to start just above the crease. Anyway, moving right along. Now we're gonna use the brush that I need is upstairs. Yay! We're gonna use the color right below the color I just used, which is right here. And we're gonna just really pack that color in right into the crease. It's just like a little bit darker than the other red that I just used, so that we're starting to deepen the color into the crease. And I close my eye anytime I'm like in the crease, like really trying to get in there. Anytime I'm really trying to like really get in the crease, like I will close my eye. You saw like before when I was doing it right above the crease, like my eyes were open, but now I'm gonna close it just to, you know what, this brush is a little bit too fat for me. I'm gonna use this brush, which is a MAC brush, and the name is like smudged out, so we're just gonna move on. We're just gonna move on. We are going to, I like it better because it's just like, you see how pointed it is at the top? Like, it's got like a nice point, so it fits right in the crease there. Now we're gonna go back in with that other brush that we were using with the lighter red shade that we had before. And we're gonna go back over the transition color over our crease to kind of bring back any color that was lost in the blending process. I think I'm gonna use this reddish brownish color here, just to kind of deepen the crease before we go in with our black. And I know this seems like a lot just to like smack some black color on your eye, But oh, just so you see what I'm doing is, so I'm blending it in the crease here, like I'm going in windshield wiper motions, but I'm also pressing the brush up. So this is a somewhat pointed brush here, but when I'm in the crease, just to further blend it so that it's not such a harsh line, I will blend the, bend the brush upward somewhat. Nothing like crazy because you don't want it to go too high, but just to sort of blend out the color, so that the line is not just like a straight line in your crease. Because I mean, you can do that like if you want to do like a cut crease, but this is not what we're trying to do. All right, so now that we've got our transition shade on, shades. We're gonna go in with the black. So what I'm using is the MAC Blacktrack. This is like a throwback. This was like really popular years ago. Not so much now, but I like it and it does the trick. Use any flat brush, or I've already dipped it in, but use the flat brush. Any synthetic flat brush will do, honestly. And then we're gonna just pack it on our lid. Now we're not doing a cut crease, but you definitely want to stay within the bounds of your lid. Like, you don't want to blend the black up into the transition shades. You just want to fill in your lid and just make sure that your lid is fully opaque. All right, so the black is all, but now we have to set it. So what we're gonna set it with is black eyeshadow. Using the same palette, I'm gonna gonna go in with the only black shade in the palette, and just set. Once there's pretty much like no residual product on the brush, then you can kind of like blend that lash line, not lash line, get it together, that crease. And apologies, my dogs are barking, so you probably hear them. But you see how I'm like, there's not really a comparison because I kind of did it on both sides, but like, and I don't even know if you're going to be able to catch this on camera, but like in person, like I can see like the transition between the black and the transition shades fading as I'm using that same brush that I set the Blacktrack with. I can see that like fading. So we're gonna go back in with that, with this color here, and just make sure that crease is blended. This is like a continuous process, like going back and forth with applying and blending and applying and blending. Now we're going to do our eyeliner. We are gonna use the MAC Smolder Eye Kohl thing. So I will use my foundation brush to hold my eye open and then go in with my eyeliner. And I mean, you can be somewhat messy because it's a smoky, but I would try to just stay on the lash line because we're going to go in with color on the bottom lash. So, all right, perfect. You see how much darker that looks? All right, now we're going to go back in with the same transition colors that we used before under our eyes. So I like to use like at least 2 colors under the eye so that it's, again, a gradient effect. So I'm going to work backwards. You want it to go darkest at the lash line to lighter, like below the lash line. So I'm going to use this color that I used before, this color here. So the first transition color we used was this top color, then we blended it into this transition color, and then later used this one, but I'm going to use this middle shade. I would just frequently, if you're going to use like the MAC Eye Kohl. I would just frequently go in back with the eyeshadow, because the more you smudge on a clean brush with this Eye Kohl, the blacker it gets and the muddier it gets. And like, I don't like, the smoke is nice, but like if you take it too far and the black too low, you just start looking like a raccoon. And that ain't cute. I'm going to use a different clean brush for the next transition shade, which is the lightest shade that we use, which is up here. And I'm going to go below the lash line, making sure not to touch the lash line with the black. So I am going just below and packing that on. There, I'm going to go in with my blush and highlight and just finish my face, because I don't like to manipulate my face too much right after I've done mascara, because then my lashes will touch my, you know, cheeks, and it's just like, it's a mess. Okay, now we're gonna go in with our mascara finally. I use the Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced, and I just swivel, swivel. I'm gonna go back in with my highlighter and just do like circular motions in that inner corner. You could also, like, if you really want like a dramatic inner corner highlight, you can use like Fix Plus and it'll be like BAM! But I don't know if I don't really want the emphasis on this to be inner corner highlight. I just kind of wanted to complement what's already there. Alright, so now we're going to put on our lip and then we are done with this. Alright, so where's our pencil? Okay, so I'm going to go in with MAC Chestnut Lip Pencil and line my lips. Can you guys see that? No, you can't. Ha 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 ha. Alright, you guys can see that though. So as you can see, I just lined the top half and the lower half or third, because I don't want it to go all the way around, because we're going to fill in the rest. So we're going to use MAC Whirl to fill in the rest of our lip. Where you at? Here you are. MAC Whirl. And we are gonna just fill that in. Until it's all pretty much all over the lid, and then I'll go back in. And darken. Well guys, this is the finished look. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that you guys learned something and found it helpful. I love this look. This is obviously like more of a nighttime look. Like, I'm not going to go to work with like a blackout smoky eye. Like, where are you going? But hopefully if you guys are going out or something, or if you like have an occasion to go to, like a night event, you can definitely wear this. This is like a classic smoky eye look. And I hope that you guys just had a good time watching. So if you like this video, definitely like, comment, subscribe, support your girl, and I will see you in my next one. Thanks.